It's me, it's Queen Osset Haru, and thank you for joining me for another exciting edition of Ask An Aquarius, the New Year's Eve edition. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Okay, so every year, my clients call me around today or tomorrow, around this time, and they want me to do what is called a yearly forecast. And I pull a card and tell them what things the angels or the tarot cards say are really important themes for them to focus on this year. Every year, everybody gets different ones. And this year, somebody asked me what was my advice for my subscribers. Now, mind you, I can't pull a card for all 3,401 of you, but what I can do is tell you some things that I've been hearing that are common themes. This one here is the most common theme that if you stop doing this in 2019, your 2019, your 2020, your 2021, your 2022, all the years after that will be much better. This one simple thing. So what is that simple thing? Okay. Stop listening to everyone. A lot of people come to me, and before they've asked me the question, they've asked other people. And sometimes they'll tell me about who they've asked and what they've said to them. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, why are you listening to people who don't have your best interest at heart? Why are you listening to people whose life is not working for them? Why are you listening to people who don't know what they're talking about? Why are you listening to people who are pessimistic and can't make their own dreams work for them? Look, if your mom couldn't make her dreams work for her, the chances are not very high that she's going to be able to help you make your dreams work for you. And why do I say that? I'm not saying that because your mom's a bad person. I'm saying that because a lot of us allow people to hold us back with their own fear and their own expectations. In 2019, you must identify those people. And some of those people are going to be people that you love. Mom, boyfriend, wife, your child even, your best friend. Some of these people they really do mean well. But remember, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Some of them do mean well. Some of them care about you. But they're so afraid that their fear holds you back. You go to them with a new exciting idea, or you go to them with the inspiration that you've had to create something, and they like, that ain't gonna go nowhere. And they automatically shoot down what you're talking about. And for a lot of you, that's enough that you've just let it go. And for some of you, their intention was not good. Some of the people around you do not have the best intentions, and you're still around them. Sometimes because you don't love yourself, and sometimes because they're family members and you feel kind of stuck. Like, you know, my Aunt Gina not too cool, but she's my Aunt Gina. What do I do, you know? Your Aunt Gina might not be too cool, and she's always going to be your aunt. But guess what? You don't have to take her advice. Any advice that she gives you about fashion, your hair, your makeup, your boyfriend, anything, you don't have to listen to Aunt Gina. Especially if you've identified that she doesn't have your best interest in heart. If Aunt Gina is a hater, don't listen to Aunt Gina. You know? And I see this a lot. I see people listening to people who can't make their own lives work for them. You know, if somebody can't make their own life work for them, how the hell are they going to be able to tell me how to make my life work for me? Once upon a time, I knew a woman. She was a much older woman. She was a witch. And she said to me one day in passing, you know, I could really teach you blah, blah, blah. Different things she wanted to teach me about magic. And I politely declined and thank you, and went about my business. And my friend said to me later, why did you decline? And I said, because her magic doesn't work for her. Look at her life. Look at her life. She's unhappy. She's not making enough money. Her husband's cheating on her. You know, like, look at her life. She's living in a house that she can't stand. It tells everybody at the top of their lungs that she can't stand. So her magic, her manifestations are not working for her. So what the hell is she going to teach me? I can teach her how to make her manifestations work. So I'm saying to you in 2019, don't do that to yourself. Don't listen to people who don't know what they're talking about. Don't listen to people whose lives are not working for them. And stop letting people put ideas in your head that do not have your best interest at heart. Those are the 3 things I ask you to do in 2019. And if you all do that, and if I continue to do that, then we'll have a great 2019 and a great 2020 and beyond. Okay? That's very important. It may sound simplistic to some of you. Some of you already do this like I do. And you thinking to yourself, oh, Queen, that's easy. Yeah, but everybody's not doing it. A lot of people are not doing it. A lot of people are listening to people who, like I said before, do not have their best interest at heart. And some of them allow these people to scare them away from their manifestations. If it was up to my mother, I would be living in Philadelphia right now. Still, I had a good life in Philadelphia. Philadelphia wasn't a bad life. I would never say that. You know, I had lots of great friends. I went to a lot of wonderful places. I had great clients. I'm not saying it was a bad thing, but I'm saying this is much better. I'm saying since leaving, it has been 1,000% better. And if I had listened to her, if I had listened to my own mother, I would still be sitting there wondering, what if? What if I had taken that plunge? What if I had moved? What if I had left? What if? So her feelings about me leaving had nothing to do with me. It had nothing to do with her wanting me to stay there because it was best for me. She wants me to stay there to be around her. She don't care that I'm happy. That's that Capricorn shit. She don't care that I'm happy where I'm at. She cares that she's unhappy that I'm not where she's at. And that's all she cares about. So don't let people do that to you. Don't let them, thieves in the temple, that these people are thieves too. And some of them don't mean to be thieves. And some of them actually care about you. But the bottom line is that their fear is holding you back from creating the life that you want. So you have to push past their fear. You have to push past their objections and do you. When it was time for me to leave Philadelphia, y'all, I knew I had to do this. I knew I had to push past my family's expectations and all that. So I didn't tell them I was leaving. Nobody but my friends knew that I was leaving Philadelphia. My Facebook friends, all of us knew about it. We all talked about it. They all knew. But none of my family, my immediate family, knew anything until the month before I was getting ready to leave. And when asked, why did I wait till the last minute? Because I wanted to do what I was going to do without other people's expectations, other people's drama. You should have seen how they acted when I told them I was leaving. I don't even see these people. Like, seriously, they're my family members, but I see them like twice a year. My mother wigged out like it was the worst thing in the world. Dog, you live around the corner. I don't even see you. like it really doesn't make that big of a difference. I'm probably going to see you more now than I did before. So you have to understand, guys, that a lot of you are listening to people who are holding you back. Some intentionally and some unintentionally. Some of you have people in your lives, like I said, Aunt Gina, who she's a hater. You know, you got some haters in your life, and y'all keep listening to these damn haters, and these haters are talking you out of the things that you want to manifest. You know? And then again, some of you are listening to people whose lives are not working for them. How are you listening to you know, for instance, your best friend is telling you what to do with your life, but they can't figure out what to do with their own life. Like, your life has to be working for you to tell me how to work on mine. If I'm going to come to you and ask you for advice, it's because I see that you doing your thing. You know, I see that you all right. You a boss. You doing your thing. Then I'm going to ask you questions. I'm not going to ask somebody questions that's not a boss. And a lot of y'all are asking people that's not bosses questions about how to become a boss. Come on now. You can't do that. You can't ask the workers how to become a boss. They don't know. They're going to tell you what they think. And in some cases, they might even guess right. But that's not the most intelligent thing to do. The most intelligent thing to do if you want to be a boss is talk to other bosses. That's who you ask. Other bosses whose lives you see working for them. And you might not even know any of these people in your life. So you might have to look at the entertainers or the Iyanla Van Zants or the Oprah Winfreys or the Dean Graziosi's of the world. You might have to do that. That's what I do. There's nobody in my circle that's doing those kind of things. So I have to look up to people who are already successful at it. I don't have a mentor. I have a mentor, but I don't have a mentor that's that successful as Oprah, that I can call and say, hey, oh, what's up, So I look up to people who a lot of times I don't know personally, but I can see the result of their work. So if there's nobody in your life that's like that, that's what you have to do. Look at the Oprahs of the world. Look at their websites. Look at their advice. Read their columns. Read their daily quotes. Surround yourself with people that are winning and read about what they're winning at and how that can help you. Look at people's lives who's working for them. Look at people who have your best interest at heart and how can you change things for yourself. So in 2019, that's my advice. And I guarantee you, if you're having that particular issue, this advice will help you. If you're not having this particular issue in 2019, level it up. If you got 2 people in your corner that can help you with these kind of things, by the end of 2019, you should have 10. Level it up. Look for more people that can do that for you, that can help you, whose lives are working for them. Maybe make some in your own circle that you can hang out with and have lunch and coffee with sometimes. Maybe an elder that you can talk to. But you guys get the point. Stop listening to everyone in 2019 and just listen to the ones that can help you change your life, who can help you have what you've always wanted. That's who you listen to. Anybody else, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Even if they mean well, don't listen to them because it's poison. Their thoughts, their fears, their worries, their doubts, their negativity is poison. Don't let them poison your dreams. Don't let them poison the seeds of your manifestations, even if it is somebody who's close to you. I can't tell you how many times somebody close to me has tried to hold me back. Honestly, almost everybody is close to me. Even my own daughter was like acting like a jackass when it was time for us to move. And I was like, look, I'm out. You do what you got to do. I'm leaving. And she came around afterwards and she moved with me. She's been with me. But the point is that so many people tried to stop me from doing what I knew I needed to do. Don't let nobody do that to you. Bulldoze right past them and don't listen to those people. Even if you choose to be around them, you don't have to listen to them. Okay? So guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to somebody else who might like it. If you would like to make a love donation to my channel to keep it going, I would love that. I'll leave my PayPal underneath here. If you would like to get your own personal tarot or oracle card reading, I'll also leave my email so you can make an appointment. And you can also get an answer to a free general question. Okay? And if you want to do that, email it to me or leave it underneath here in the comment section. And I'll be glad to answer your questions, okay? Happy New Year. Bye-bye.